Get a little R&R, humans. I have my memory card today. It's not a time card, it's a memory card. Because I don't remember anything. So anyways, we're gonna do a little bit to this, what I write down. See, that's why it's a memory card. We're gonna do some blending on the bottom of this truck. So what we're gonna do is we're only gonna paint the bottom of this here. We're gonna blend it on this sharp edge there. I'll show you how I do that. We're gonna do a little bit to the Amphi car over here. We're gonna work on that. And I wrote down whatever else pops up, if anything. Maybe I'll do something else, maybe I won't, but a little bit of that, so you'll see how I do that. Some technique stuff today. And I know I'm gonna get something done to that. That's it. I'm holding this, so let's get started. So the rust, I had rust on the bottom of this edge of the door on this truck. See this truck? Okay, so on the inside too, which I already sandblasted that. Had rust here and on the inside. So I actually painted the inside. I don't know if you'll be able to even see it. Can you even see it? I painted all that. So we're also going to do a blend right here. So the blend's going to be across this line and right here and faded in right here with the blend. That's what you'll be seeing today, okay? All right, so I hit it with the DA, feather it out. Tim, what does feather it out mean? You say it all the time. See how this gray edge is wide? You can kind of see the layers there. It helps it to not feel like you can't even feel that now. Like if before you'd be able to feel like a definite edge where the primer stops, you can't feel that anymore. That's what feathering out means. So I went from 80 to 180 to 320. Now I'll put some, I'll scotch pad it now with my red scotch pad, like this, and then I'll get it ready. You'll see. Do you remember Timmy's tips? That's Timmy's tip. Yeah, I meant to record a second ago, but I forgot. But anyways, get this primed. I get the edge pulled back so it doesn't make a hard edge right now. Prime that all up. I'm using a sealer right now. So it's a primer sealer, which is different than a primer, high build primer. Sealer you can paint right over. So inside here, you can see inside here where I have to paint. That I'm going to do 3 coats of sealer on the outside, so I can sand that tomorrow. And on the inside, 1 coat of sealer, and I can just paint right over that once it flashes dry. All right, so I have everything taped up, going just above this line here. Tape it right across. Now I'm going to take this and go over all of this. Watch. Just watch. I'll show you. She's sitting right on that line. Right there, on that line. So that you're pressing right on this line here, okay? And you're going to lift the rest of it up like this, so that you can see that line. It's just on that edge, okay? And use a piece of tape, tape it up in the air like that. So it's held it up in the air, like that, like that. So what I'll do is put my color on, then I'm going to pull this a little bit out so it comes off that crown just a little bit. I'll put my first coat of clear, pull it a little bit more off that crown, do my second coat of clear, then pull this tape off after the second coat of clear. Blends perfect. Fender just slightly different, so see how I got it on that crown? So I'm going to lift it up. Oh, it's on the crown. So I'm going to lift it up like that. Okay. So you can still see that crown. I'm going to tape it. The side's a little different because I have a little blend that has to go over here. So hold that up like that. And then the clear, I'll hold this up too. We'll blow kind of around that whole edge. It'll blend in right here, and then I'll buff that little spot out. You won't see it. So no, I'm not a hack. Actually does a nice job that way. That way you don't have to paint the whole door. It's a pain in the butt. Untape everything. Heck with that. Especially sometimes people don't want to spend a lot of money, you know? So. Working on this Amphi car. This thing. So they make a panel for it, see? Doesn't fit for crap. I hate it. Look at it. That's down the side. Can you see that? Look at that. If they don't put a crown in it. Anyways, I had to put this piece in too. I had to weld a piece in there. That was fun. So that's all in. I gotta put another skirt on the bottom in between there, and then put this stupid thing on and try and get it to crown. I need a crown to it, and there's no crown. Ugh, garbage. It's so far out it sticks out. So it's got no crown. Stupid. Cut back a little bit right here. And I gotta cut the edge of that off. It's too long on both ends. Pain in my butt. Then I gotta get underneath it and weld the whole thing underneath solid all the way around. Both sides. Then I can start my body work and get this thing out of my life. Right. So we got this piece in here. That's in. Just put that on. Gonna put the skin on right now. I gotta weld it all the way around. Oh, fun. Okay, so what I did is I put a little slice right there, and I took this piece here, this piece, and I shoved it under the original quarter panel, so that I got a nice flat, nice all the way down. And then I'm clamping it here, and I got a weld all the way around this edge. On the back of the Amphi car, I put a slice up here, stuck everything, like I said, I slid the whole thing up underneath this panel. I put a slice there so I could slide up under. And I'll weld it there, weld it all the way around. Oh. Has Brian been here this week? I'd have to say nope. Double nope. Brian has definitely not been here this week. But get some work done on that thing. So I have that all done in 80 right now. I'm going to use this wonderful stuff. I don't remember if I liked it or not, but it's a spray. It's like a spray polyester. Sand that down with 120 and 180, block that, and then I'll prime it. It's just easier. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's not what I did. I ended up reading the can, and it doesn't like bare steel, so that's kind of a useless product. It's probably why I didn't like it before. It didn't stick. So I ended up puttying the whole side, poly, and then I primed it. Well, I did, you'll see. All right, here's the other half of that Amphi car. Gonna prime this sucker up. Already did the other half. Started blocking it out. On this Amphi car, I had to seal this spot. This is where the battery tray goes. So I sealed it, put some color in right there. So the battery tray, I gotta weld this battery tray in, this thing. So I sandblasted this whole thing. That doesn't have any color on it, but I put color and clear on the bottom of that, because I gotta weld that in over here, and there's no way to paint under there afterwards. So I'm gonna paint and clear under there. And I'll just rescuff all the rest of this afterwards tomorrow and just paint the whole thing. It's ready for paint. Oh, here we go. So should I have videotape sanding this door down and picking and filing it? This whole piece right here was pushed in. I should have showed you, but you know me, I forget. Oh, it drives me nuts. I think about it after the fact because I'm working, you know? Anyways, it's a lot better now. It was really caved in before. You're just gonna have to believe me. Take my word for it. So this is how forgetful I am. One year in high school, I forgot where my locker was. The whole year. Didn't get anything out of it. I'm that bad. I think I asked one time what the number was, but then I forgot again. So I don't remember anything. So when I get older, they're gonna think I have dementia because I can't remember anything. Nope, I've always been this way. Always, always, always. Just the way I am. I don't remember anything. It's bad. I used to also forget my schedule. One time I went in, I don't know if anybody else has done this in high school, go to sit down in where I think I'm supposed to be, sitting there waiting, you know, just hanging out. I look up and I'm like, who the heck are all these people? I'm like, oh, I'm in the wrong class. So I epoxy primed it. Now I can go and do all my body work over that after that. All right, so I have to fix this with this. Okay, there's my new piece. It's gonna go in there. Probably gonna cut it somewhere here and do a blend right there because he doesn't wanna, I don't know, maybe I'll clear it to this line. We'll see. Probably will. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Clear it to that line. Small enough panel, I can do that. And blend it down there somewhere, down here. All right, I welded that little patch in. Fix a little spot back here. That's good. Shut the dome. Beautiful. So remember in the beginning when I told you I have a memory card because I forget things? Yeah, the end product, you want to see that? No, you're not going to see that because I forgot. But anyways, I had painted it once, and when I painted it, it was too red. So I'm like, oh, now I'm in trouble. That doesn't look good. So I had to repaint that car. Way too red. So I had to kill the red in that gray color. It had a little bit of red, but not much. So I had to use, all I had was this little bit of green, which is a powder green. It worked. It looked freaking beautiful. But you'd never know it because I forget to show you stuff. Because I'm a moron. Okay, humans. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like I do, like, subscribe, and comment to someone else's channel. Have a good one. Check us out.